There was some good press about Vic. I know I'm like, everyone's like, you're obsessed with Vic. You talk about him every day. But I like to talk about people where, where there's a lot of effort put behind canceling them because I think that's fucked up. Just like let people like what they like. And if your values don't align, then find what you like. Don't fuck it up for other people. So this was a great article out of Red State. I saw this yesterday. And I think this captures what happened pretty accurately because I was comparing it to CBR, Comic Book Resource, who did no research, who did not look into anything, who did not look into my response or my video or Vic's video response. It was just, I took a tweet and made it a whole article. And I know a lot of places do that, but it's like, come on, we got to do a little bit better than that. Voice actor Vic Mignogna was Me Too'd, but his fans could pave his way back to the top. This is by Brandon Morse. If you've never heard of Vic Mignogna before, you know his story. He was a man climbing to the top, and his successes were mounting. And then someone came out of the blue and accused him of sexual assault. Soon, others joined in and claimed they too were victims of his sexual misconduct. And before you know it, Mignogna found his career in ruins. I don't know if that's true, but maybe I don't know. Like many instances of Me Too attacks, Mignogna's accusers have provided no evidence, just claims that get a bit sketchy upon closer inspection. True, I haven't seen any actual proof of this stuff. Like, show me a screenshot with questionable conversation or overly flirty conduct. Like, I've never seen a video of him grabbing anybody. Mignogna was one of the most famous voice actors in America, especially in the English dub anime sector. He's known for such roles as Broly in Dragon Ball Super, Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist, and Sabo in One Piece, to name a few from the massive pile of credits he's accrued. Is Mignogna guilty? Like too many Me Too accusations, there's not a lot to go on. My logical answer is I don't know. And the more I look into Mignogna's story, the less I start to suspect he is. My gut says this man is actually the victim. What I do know is that the timing of these accusations is a bit suspect. Mignogna was about to be made a producer at Whoa, article flew away. Mignogna was about to be made a producer at Funimation Studios, making him something of a boss. Apparently, that didn't sit well with some of those around him, and Mignogna holds that there was a conspiracy to ruin his career to stop this from happening. This was dismissed by a Texas court due to lack of evidence, but I can't help but think there's truth to his claim, and it comes from my own personal experience when it comes to the voice acting industry. The long and short of it is that I had been professionally coached to do voice acting work with the intention of eventually landing roles with Funimation. I was stopped cold due to Mignogna's story and a person familiar with it all telling me that one of the chief reasons they hated the guy was because he's a Christian. Let that sink in. That's pretty disgusting. The woke left can't stop talking about inclusion and equality and equity and not judging people for who they are, yet they fucking hate Christians. Stories of the studio being infested with wokeness only seem to make that claim more believable. So am I, and I have a wife and kid. The last thing I want is to be accused of something horrible for no other reason than someone had a bone to pick with my success. Does this mean Mignogna is done? Yes, if he so chooses, but it looks like he's not throwing in the towel. The other day, Mignogna posted a video that showed how many loyal fans support him and show up for him at any conventions he's allowed to go to. The comments to these were all stories confirming what many people are saying about the man already. He's kind, grateful, and personable. Comedian Chrissie Mayr, that's me. Got to spend some time with with the Mignogna. Maybe that's a typo. And also confirmed everything they said and more. She described all of this on a recent video that's on my YouTube. Vic Mignogna shares a heartwarming video. That's where he went over like the lines of people who actually come to see him. So far, Mignogna's defenders seem to outnumber his detractors, and his claims that he's a creep to his fans seem to get shot down every time an actual fan who's met him attests to his good character. And that's where Mignogna will find his reascension It'll come from the fans that love him and support him and the colleagues that are standing by him. It'll come from Mignogna using his influence and presence to lead people into a new place where those with ill intentions won't have a say. Love him or hate him, I once watched Tyler Perry accept a BET Ultimate Icon Award in 2019, and in the midst of his speech, he said something I thought was profound. He chided the actors and actresses complaining about how Oscar's so white and said, while you're fighting for a seat at the table, I'll be down in Atlanta building my own because if I can just build this table, I know that God will prepare it for me in the presence of my enemies. According to Bounding into Comics, Mignogna is building his own table and taking part in creating a new dubbing studio with Anime Matsuri. Uh, I think Anna, I think you're involved with that too, right? With the fan support, this will grow into a major studio. He's clearly got them. He's clearly got them, as you can see from responses to his videos, forums showing support for him, and the crowds that gather to see him. I don't really see any alternative. People who want to believe Mignogna is guilty will continue to believe he's guilty. No matter what he says or does, he'll always be a sexually rabid creep. Any mishap will be exaggerated, camera slip, and any good deed will go ignored. Trying to convince his detractors of his innocence is like trying to swim up a swift river. You're just going to exhaust yourself and drown. If Mignogna is the great guy people say he is, then I hope he succeeds in beating the cancel culture crowd that has tried to claim the likes of Gina Carano, Nick Searcy, and Winston Marshall. I hope his fans carry him to success, and I hope it teaches bigots that ultimately they can't win. After all, beating a destructive cultural force takes a culture willing to build something great. Vic Mignogna isn't done because you say he's not, and that goes for anyone else they try to bring down because they simply disagree with someone's beliefs. Wow, thank you, Red State. What's up, Captain Spire? Thanks for the 10. When Vic comes to Omaha, the lowest versions of soy boys come out to shut him down at a local comic store and office. That's all they had to look forward to that day. We, however, had a fantastic time. Okay, good. I'm glad it's still, I don't know if it still happened or like you guys still got to hang out with him, but I'm glad it was still kind of a thing. Captain Spire again. I was really encouraged to see Vic. Pray with you, ladies. Thank you for having him on and return. God bless to you and have a Merry Christmas. Aw, same to you, Captain Spire. Yeah, that was really cool. We prayed together on Sunday Simcast. And the whole time I was like, I know I'm supposed to keep my eyes closed, but I want to see if everybody else has their eyes closed, but then that would defeat the purpose. Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Come and get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.